What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Prince Maverick running this thing back around again on the YouTube machine, and we here to talk about Grand Slam, or as I call it, Grand Scam, because these fans were scammed out of their money, their hard-earned money. These people paid for hotels, flights, seats, from what I'm hearing, right? And seats are overpriced. Now these people got cheap seats in Australia. Tony Khan is doing a sloppy shop. He's running a sloppy shop ass business, man. And fans will be okay with that. The sickos will be okay with that. They're cool with their dad, Tony Khan, ripping them off 7 ways to Sunday. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't be confused by these people going to bitch, moan, and complain on social media. Don't be confused. They're still a part of a cult at the end of the day, and that's the cult of AEW. That's the cult of Tony Khan. Because for some reason, for whatever reason, these fans will still show up. They'll still show up. They'll be just as dumb, and they'll still show up. But hey, I'm glad for the people who did get a chance to show up to Australia, still enjoyed themselves. And from what I've seen, the crowd actually didn't look that bad. It looked pretty energetic. But these are the positives, the aesthetics and the crowd and all that stuff. These are the positives, but the negatives start with what y'all saw at the top of the video. Tony Khan getting booed out the fucking building after the main event. Or Tony Storm, Mariah May. He comes out afterwards and he gets booed 7 ways to Sunday. I wonder why. I wonder why, bro. I played that clip for a reason. It's just fucked up how you would literally lie to your fan base. This man not only went on an interview and said, hey, it was never meant to be a pay-per-view. It was always supposed to be a televised event. Not only lied, but he also made a sad-ass excuse. Didn't even give his fans an actual reason as to why he overpriced these tickets. And it's just sad to me how you ripped the fans off and you made them lose out on money. I bet you some of them lost out on money. I'm pretty fucking sure some of them lost out on a good chunk of money. He's scamming folks out of money like a loan shark over here, man. He's scamming people worse than a $5 hoe trying to chase a bag by posting catfish pics online, bro. He's worse than that. This dude is sly as a fox. He's gonna lose the trust, the overall trust in his fan base. Is it worth it to scam your fans out of money? And then not only come up with a legitimate reason as to why these fans got scammed, but you come up with an excuse? Some of the fans are pissed, and rightfully so. And spoiler alert, spoilers for the actual show was out earlier in the day Saturday, I heard. That's just from what I'm hearing. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong down below, but that's just what I heard. Spoilers were already out earlier in the day because of the time zones are obviously different here in the States. Of course. But it's bad enough TK lied to his fan base. But now the people who are loyal to him, who are dedicated to him, the few casuals that he may have been gaining or already has, probably will be walking away right after this. He's not helping his company grow. What don't you understand that? What don't you fans understand by this? AEW is not growing, making dumb ass, stupid, pinheaded decisions like this one. This is not how you grow a company. This is how companies ultimately fail. When you lose the trust in the fan base, people don't give a shit. People don't give a shit about anything that you're trying to put out there anymore. They don't give a shit about the quality of the program you're trying to put out anymore. They don't care. Because at that point, you're grasping at straws. You're grasping at straws, trying to satisfy them when it's probably going to be a little too late. The sickos will still stick around because that's just their cult. But the actual fan base, the casuals who are trying to understand and know what this product is, the very, 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 very few that he was probably gaining, yeah, he can forget about that now, man. This dude lied and said it was always supposed to be a televised event when we legitimately saw him make these social media posts itself just a couple of days prior, a couple of weeks prior, posting it, stating that it was for pay-per-view. But, as usual, Tony Khan tries to cover it up. He got caught slipping with his pants down, with his hands in his pants, right? The motherfucker's over there ejaculating and shit. He's trying to get it all off in 1 minute, but then, somebody walks in, boom, kicks in the door, busts the door down. Tony Khan's got his hands right there. His eyes is buck wide, and he can't even stop. And as a matter of fact, he's so close to the end, he just keeps going because he just keeps jerking that bitch. He just keeps jerking because he doesn't care who sees him. He doesn't give a fuck who's seeing him do dirt. He doesn't give a fuck if he lets you watch him switch hands and jerk with the other one. He doesn't give a fuck. And you can bet money this will hurt his company long term. The short term, people will look past this and say, I'm overdoing it. People will look past this and say, oh, it's not a big deal. Everything's going to be fine. You see, Prince? You see? The fans still showed up. The show's still good. Everything's still fine because everything's fine in AEW. Everything is fine in AEW. Everything is A-okay. Don't forget. Shh. Can't have criticisms. Can't call out the boss for his bullshit. None of Nope, we're not supposed to do that. Nope, we're going to get in trouble. Only Triple H. He's the only one that needs to get talked about. He's the only one that we have a problem with. He's the only one that we need to come down on. Hard, heavy. Tony Khan, on the other hand, nah. We'll just give him a pass. We'll let him bring in a faulty-ass ring from the Indies, even though we're a $2 billion company. And I'm pretty sure they just got a new TV deal, right? So yeah, even though we got a brand new TV deal and we're a $1 billion conglomerate company, we're the second largest company on the fucking planet, let's get this rinky-dink ass ring and let's cause our people to even get hurt. Like Buddy Murphy. It's just sad, man. Buddy Matthews, I should say. It's just, I don't know. They're just all over the place. They wanted to talk about running a sloppy shop. Back in the pandemic, that WWE was running a sloppy shop. Oh no, this one takes the cake, my guy. Who's running the sloppiest of shops now? Come on, why would you even risk that? Having a smaller ring? I mean, think about your wrestlers. Get your shit together. Just please, AEW, get your shit together. Your shit is all over the fucking place and it's plastered all over the goddamn walls for everybody and their mama to see. I mean, this dude, Tony, he just doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about what you want to see. He doesn't care about what the fans who paid for this show wanted to see or even how they wanted to view it. With the seating issues, he doesn't care, man. As long as he makes that young chicken bag, he's good to go. As long as he counted his chicken bag, he's ready to punch out, bro. He's off to the next day. He's off to writing the next lame-ass Ring of Honor episode or the next lame-ass episode of Collision. Or now he's more hands-on with Dynamite, right? But then again, the more I sat here and thought about it, Tony Khan's not off to doing anything creative. He books week to week, so where did I even get that from? Now that I actually sit here and think about it, because he doesn't sit there and care enough to process these things. Like, how can you actually bring down ticket prices if you know the seats were going to be changed, if you know that people were not going to be given what their money was worth? You don't have anything else in place just in case things go south? What promoter is that? And even if you don't have a plan B or a plan C or a plan D or a plan, you don't have you don't have the decency to want to give these people their money back. Maybe he issued out some refunds. Let me know down below if I'm right. Let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But the very first thing he did before he even considered giving anybody any refunds was make an excuse. That's AEW in a nutshell for you. All excuses wrestling, man. Just like this card, just like this match card. In fact, before I even go over the match card, let me read you something that Davey Boy Meltzer spoke to us. right? Spoke to Wrestle Talk. I think it was Wrestle Talk, actually. I'll leave the link down below if I can find it. But listen to this dumbass shit before we even get into the card itself, because it's bad enough that TK actually has manipulated his fan base, whatever's left of his fan base, to even want to watch this shit. But you got dick riders for the company like him, not John Moxley and his boys, but no, actual dick riders of the company here to talk about people like Mercedes, Monet, and Harley Cameron and compare them to Sting and Flair. Don't you ever disrespect Sting and Ric Flair by putting them in the same breath as Mercedes cringe ass Monet. Don't you dare do that, Davey Boy. I told y'all months ago not to trust Davey Boy Meltzer or anything he's got to say for any reason after the whole Samoan Dynasty situation with him reporting off his death early. After that, he lost any little respect or credibility that he had, man. Seriously. I'm going to read you this dumbass quote from Dave that he gave to Wrestle Talk, and I'm going to go over this, whatever is this lame ass card. It's not the worst card, it's not the best, but it's a glorified Dynamite. So going into Dave Meltzer's dumbass, retarded ass comment, and I'm paraphrasing, by the way. I'm not saying Harley Cameron's as good as Sting, but Harley Cameron, reading in my Dave Meltzer boy voice. But nah, let's stop bullshitting. He says, I'm not saying Harley Cameron's as good as Sting, but Harley Cameron, as far as charisma and everything like that, she's showing as much as Sting did before the Ric Flair match. I'm not saying it's going to last for 40 years like Sting, but that's my analogy. Are you the Ric Flair of the women? Go Maker. Man, I can't. I'm sorry. I can stop the recording right here. I can't. Are you high, Dave Meltzer? Don't trust anything this man has to fucking say. It's just clown shit like this. You know, dick riders like this. And no, not John Moxley and his crew, but actual dick riders just like Dave Meltzer boy and his boys and everybody else are talking. Everybody in the community that reports this type of shit is on crack. I'm fully convinced. Because they're so quick to get these type of thoughts and opinions out that they don't even take time to think. So let me go over this actual Dynamite card with y'all before we get up out of here. This Dynamite Grand Slam card, which was just a glorified Dynamite, mind you. Let's go over this card and see what intrigued you. I'll start with the positives. Edge did get a chance to come out to Metalingus and had the crowd singing Metalingus, which is always a cool sight to see. Not even gonna lie to you. That's good. But the match in itself, I think it was him. If I'm not mistaken, it was him. It was Edge, Jay White versus the Dick Riders, Mox, and Claudio this time. I don't think he had Pac. I think he had Claudio. So that match was okay. I think he took the L. Edge took the L by getting Bulldog choked. Did you care? Isn't that something that you will see on Dynamite? It's the same ending with the Dick Riders, bro. They beat somebody down and that's it. They don't get creative with it. They don't switch it up. They do the beat down the exact same way. Okada, Buddy Matthews. This is where Buddy got hurt with this thin-ass ring that they used. I mean, it was a good match for what it was, but he kicked Buddy in the balls, the Rainmaker, to call it a day. Could you have seen that on Collision or Dynamite? I'm pretty sure you could have. Let's continue. My favorite match of the night, Will No Spray versus Kenny Omega. Konosuke, I can speak. Fuck. That's how motherfucking complicated that name is. Tongue twister. Takeshka, take a shitter versus my boy, Kyle Fletcher, bro. Kyle, the future is in good hands, man. It's going to be all right. I think they actually took the L here, One Wing Angel, but it was a hidden blade into the One Wing Angel, which was a cool spot to see. That was really dope. And then the main event, not going to order again, y'all. Main event was kind of flat. Could you have seen that last match on Dynamite, though, the tag team match? Yes, you could have. Just like this one. Thomas Tony Storm, Mariah May, who won the match. Thomas Tony Storm with a roll-up pin. Anticlimactic. Why did we need to see it that way? Wasn't you build Tony Storm up to be timeless again? Should you had a more impactful win? I don't know. It's not like I haven't been watching this shit for 20 years, so I don't know a damn thing. So fuck it. I don't know why y'all come to me with the questions. So let's just pretend I haven't been watching this for a long period of time. I mean, if you ask me, I thought that it was supposed to end way more better than that, but I'm gonna just let that go. So y'all, let me know how y'all feel down below of Grand Scam and the build to this, the excitement towards this. Was there any excitement for you? Comment down below. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Let y'all enjoy y'all weekend. But big deuces. You already know we gotta give y'all a big piece. I'm giving y'all that piece again. Get your mind out the gutter. And we out this biatch. See you.